Yes, and then how to like, yeah, how much is the minimum I could start a business online with, and how do I start it? Do I come to someone like you and maybe just give you my money and you start trading from me? Or how do we do it?
You don't give anybody your money. That's my first thing. Don't give anybody your money. You have to learn it. We don't do trading.
Yes, and then how to like, yeah, how much is the minimum I could start a business online with, and how do I start?
I'm not sure if this is my
Oh,
internet.
okay. That's me talking.
Is it my network or is it yours? Let me try and
It,
switch.
do I come to someone like you and maybe just give you my money and you start trading from me? Or how do we do it?
You don't give me any.
How?
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Seems to be playing back over. Yeah. I think it's my internet that is making it. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just leave it for now and see
Okay.
if you can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. Um it depends on what you're looking at. Because
Oh,
yeah, it depends on what you're looking at. If you're looking to start, what is your biggest challenge right now, Eka?
my big challenge. Okay, knowing
Yeah.
what to sell even on internet in the first place.
No, 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 no.
Mm.
Not forget about online business now, right? Okay. Forget anything online business. There's a challenge you
Okay.
have in your life
Okay.
that, that you want to solve that problem. That's why it's drawing you to online business. You think online business can help you solve that problem. That's why you're attracted to it. So, what is the problem that you're trying to solve in your life?
Oh, okay. Not having enough money to spend.
One.
Yeah. Mm, basically that, because every other thing we think of, being able to live a comfortable life, being able to go on holidays, all of this come under spending money, isn't it?
Okay. Most of them don't. How about time?
Of
So
them
you
don't.
you feel if you have a lot of money, then you have the time to do what you want. Is that how you're kind of saying it? Hello?
I have time to. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Not completely so, but
Hear me?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's breaking up. Hi, Hortense.
Hi, Shaka. How
oh,
are you?
Hi, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you okay, the biggest challenge is money. How much are you looking at?
or making from the business.
You're breaking up. I'm not getting you clear. Hortense, can you hear me clearly? Okay, good. Maybe it's from her
Hello?
side. Yeah, Onyeka, I think your internet connection might be a little bit shaky.
Something else. Let's see if that's going to make it better.
Right. Let me just do the normal housekeeping before we get started. I'll just meet everybody out. Onyeka, I'll come back to you when let me finish the normal
Oh,
housekeeping. Yeah.
okay.
So, hi guys, it's Pascal again on our weekly live Q&A. I've got just a couple of guests for now. I hope other people will join us as we go along. So, if you're watching this on later on, or you're watching live on YouTube, you can use the chat box on the Zoom. If you're on Zoom, if you're on YouTube, go to fill out the questions, the chat section on the side, the live feed. I'll do my best to answer all the questions. But however, I've got questions that are lined up since the past week, like you always know, and people do send in questions like to help them get started online. So like everything in life has risk, business has risk. So every information I'm going to be giving you is based on my experience. Been doing this for the past 3 years now. So I know a lot of people are excited when it comes to starting a business online. And often enough, they start and they don't follow through, or they don't get the money they are looking for. They give up along the way. So all information I'm giving you is like, I'm an active person. Things do change. So what I might say to you today might be different with what will happen tomorrow. But obviously, it's not going to have a huge difference. But to cover ourselves back, we are responsible for all our actions in business. So take time to read the disclaimer that is on your screen. And I'll just leave that on for now. And as soon as that goes, just give it a couple of times. You can pause it and read it. Right. So basically, this is just going to be live Q&A. So Onyeka was asking a question. I think I'll start with her because I wouldn't say because she's Igbo, but let me just start with her for now. So your question was how much is required to get started? But I'm not sure if her internet connection is correct. So the reason I'm asking you, Onyeka, is I'll use myself as an example so that you'll understand why I asked you that question. When you're looking to start a business online, the business is not going to solve your problem. It's what I mean by that is you have to find out what you're looking to solve in your life. Like for me, what I wanted was time with my kids, right? I was going to work. I was coming back, working like 12 hours, 3 jobs. Probably, I don't know what you're doing. Then I always see myself arguing with my spouse because I'm never at home to help out. And I come back and I see everywhere it's not the way I want it to be. So we had this banter almost on daily basis. So that was leading us towards, marriage breakdown. It's only a matter of time the marriage will collapse. So my problem is not money. We had money. We were not hungry. My problem was time. And there's no way I was going to create another time because 24 hours is the same for everybody. So what I was looking for is a business model that can run 24 hours, that can help me financially, just like I don't need to, I'm not looking to be like a multi-millionaire initially, but now maybe I'm dreaming of it because I can see it's possible. Now, but when I started, I was just looking for something to get me out of that job. Literally, I wasn't thinking too far. Get me out of that job, and so I can be with my kids. And the reason was, I was watching the news one time, and I don't know if you've heard me talk about this. I was watching the news, and a lady in London, his son was stabbed on the streets of London, and the boy passed away. So she came out on the news, and they were interviewing her. I remember this like back of my. She said the government failed, this child failed the family. They could have protected him more, the boy more. The government should do more. So she was saying all this, and I'm like, okay, the boy is gone. The boy is gone. What are we gonna do now? So I said to myself, I brought that situation in my home. If this should happen in my home now, who will be responsible for that? Now, that was when it dawned on me that I wasn't spending time with my son, and it was about one or two that time. I'm like, if I'm doing this job and every day I'm saying to myself, I'm going to do something, I'm going to do something, and I don't do anything, this boy will be growing gradually and I wouldn't know him. I wouldn't know his friends. I wouldn't know his circle of influence. Why? Because I'm busy working. What's my excuse? I have to pay the bills. Then I pay these bills and I take care of them, but I'm not actually taking care of the person, the real priority, which is my son. So it kind of, I saw myself in this weird situation. But to cut long story short, I said to myself, I have to do something about this as fast as possible. I came to London in 2010. I stayed 7 years. I couldn't, even though I was working, didn't have anything to show for it. I'm not laughing because it's funny, but that's the reality I had in my hands. I worked very long hours. Not that I was broke, but there's no substantial something I can say, Pascal, this is what you've worked for. This is what you achieved as a man. It was just everything I earned went straight to bills. And as my family was growing, childcare popped up. You will say you're saving up money. By the time you know the boy is growing, my wife needs to go to work. So the boy needs to be looked after. Childcare popped up. I was like £900 a month. And we want to have another baby on the way, another childcare pop up, another one, and I'm in this job that is literally killing me, and it's not even giving me enough. I sat down and started looking at my life, and I always see this online thing, just like you have been seeing it. It flashes through you, and I said to myself, I'm gonna try this thing. I'm gonna try to make money online. I'm gonna try it. I've tried a couple back then, but I just couldn't understand what they were doing. It was all confusing. But when I had that incident with that woman, that boy that was stabbed that was late 2016. I made a decision that we got married in 2016. Then coming into 2017, I said, I'm going to change. I'm going to do something different, because if I keep snoozing, all these things, childcare, bills will keep creeping up. You know what I mean? They don't stop. I just got to pull the trigger. So I was lucky. I can tell you this now. I came across this particular training that I'm trying to recommend people to get into. One, because what they helped me understand in the beginning was I was not actually looking for money. I was looking for time. That's why I asked you, what are you looking for? Because if you're looking for money, there's a lot of things that you can do that can make you money. But my problem was time. So what I had was, Stuart talked about affiliate marketing. Sell other people's products. I don't have any product. So that got me interested. The interesting bits where it got a little bit more intense was it runs 24 hours. While you're sleeping, while you're waking, while you're doing things, you can set it up and it just keeps, like, it's a machine. It just keeps working. But it takes a while to set it up. That's the difficult bit. Most people don't get that patience to set it up. But if you want to get it set up, it's more like automation. So that was exactly the business model that suited the kind of lifestyle I was looking for. Something I could work from just a laptop. If I go to Nigeria now, this business will keep on rolling, the same amount of money, the same thing. It doesn't change. And I can run it from anywhere in the world. So that's why I asked you that question, to get you to understand it's not about, you see so many adverts, hey, Amazon, Shopify, consulting, affiliate marketing. These things are business model, but they all carry different types of problems, right? So if you don't understand what you're looking for, you will jump into one that will not give you what you're looking for. You end up signing for a course or training and you don't follow through, because what it requires you to do, it's actually taking more of what you came for. Does that make sense? So that's how I want to help you understand it. So if you're look into. I'm not sure you want to pop out and crystallize your question. I think your internet is a little bit shaky, and your mic is not on. So I wanted to see if I can help you really get into much more detail to understand exactly what can help you get to where you want to go to. Because it's not about
Okay.
people make money with e-commerce, people make money with affiliate marketing, people make money with consulting. All of them do make money, but there are things that you don't like doing it. Like for me now, another problem. I was lucky. That's why I say I was lucky with affiliate marketing. I don't like cold calling. Consulting requires calling clients, closing on the phone. So if I had jumped into an online training that said consulting, hey, it makes money, blah, 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 it makes money, but would you be happy being on the phone all day trying to close people? Okay. English is not my first language. I have all these little barriers, but it doesn't stop me from, that doesn't mean I can't learn it. But when you start, you're looking for something to get you going fast. Yeah. So the better for you to do something that suits the kind of lifestyle that you're looking for. Mm-hmm. So if you have any more questions, you can throw it in and I can help you crystallize it a little bit.
Thank you very much for what you've said so far.
Yeah.
Well, there are other people taking part in this meeting right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll just listen in later. I'll
you want a private consultation?
Sorry?
You want a private consultation?
Okay, maybe.
Why do you want a private consultation? What you share now can help other people that may be on the call.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they don't have the courage to speak because, like I said, some people will have that language barrier, but you are confident to speak. Why don't you use your voice and speak on behalf? I learned this in online business. I was very shy in the beginning, but I had a lot of questions in my stomach, but I'll be praying, let somebody in the audience ask my question for me because I didn't have the chance to ask that question. So I encourage you to you're already taking the lead, just do it. It's part of business. You gotta be a lead. You gotta be leading people when your business starts growing. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The first question I actually drew your attention to was that I don't even know what is it I could even sell on the internet, because I think I am really interested in selling on the internet as against all other things that you mentioned, like consulting, e-commerce, and whatever marketing. I think I'm more interested in doing the online thing.
But all of them are online.
Okay, well, when I say online thing, like really commodity selling online, more like what Amazon does, but maybe you could have other ideas, other ways of doing
e-commerce.
Yeah, so that's what I had in mind.
So when it comes under the e-commerce umbrella, it's broad. It has drop shipping. It has places like Shopify where you can do drop shipping, and you have online store, and you have like an umbrella of clients ready with their credit card on their hand, like Amazon. People trust the brand, so when they want to buy stuff, they just go to Amazon and look for that and buy because the brand is trusted. So you have people with their own online store, online brand, then they drive the traffic themselves. Then you have people that do drop shipping. They don't have a lot of funds to start, but it's a little bit more tricky for them to get going because it takes a long while for their parcel to get delivered. Especially we live in a world now that people are very impatient. You probably know yourself. If you order stuff online, I always say, look at yourself and what you do. That's what your customers will be looking to do. So if you order stuff online now, you're waiting for it to arrive the next 2 days, right?
Yes.
But that means drop shipping is pretty much out of your window because it's going to take at least a week or two for the goods to arrive. And unless the person really just wants that your product.
Yeah.
So that's drop shipping. It's not like you can't build a business with drop shipping. Obviously, there's no start a lot of startup costs. Obviously, you have to pay the monthly subscription for the website hosting. I think it's about 40 quid, $40 or something like that, and a few other softwares to support it. But apart from that, you don't have any, you don't need to stop inventory and all that. So that's kind of Shopify. Then if you have your own website, which is what I'm looking to do, what I'm building now, it's currently under construction. So don't ask me to show you anything. It's not ready yet.
Okay.
Yeah, so we literally, what we're doing is we're leveraging two platforms. We're leveraging Amazon and our own online store.
Okay.
Amazon will be there to like do the fulfillment. I'm not going to walk you through it, but we'll still need our own brand. You know, you can't, the strategy is you can't just put all your eggs
in one basket.
It's not good. There's always two double-edged sword in everything. They say don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? But it's actually wrong. You should put all your eggs in one basket in the beginning.
Yes.
In the beginning, put all your eggs in one basket and watch over it so that nobody kicks it. That's how you approach it. So I wouldn't say, if you say don't put all your eggs in one basket, that means you're gonna start Amazon, e-commerce, and all this in the beginning. But once you get a grip of how one works, then you can begin to branch into the next one. That is at least you have an idea how this one works. Then you can build them gradually together, slowly. But you never take your foot off the first one that got you started. That one you bringing is because the idea, what you're looking for is multiple sources of income. Now, that brings us back to the basics. Why did I get started? Anything that has to do with taking my time away from me, not spending 30 minutes with my son 3 times a week, teaching him anything that will come in between that, I'm not in that business. Okay. You understand why I asked that question? What are you actually looking to start?
Yes.
Yeah. You have to know your values, what you really value, family or money, because at the end of the day, they will come across each other. So if you are not aware of this, you could put your business first before your family, then your family starts struggling. Then you become this rich person that has a very bad family, no divorce, no kids, and all that stuff. So you don't want that sort of lifestyle. I don't want that, basically. I don't know about you, but I don't want to have all the money in the world, become a millionaire, and there's no children. My children are all just all over the place. I don't want that. I just want noble home, peaceful and quiet. Everybody's values are different. Know exactly what I want. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Definitely. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So with Amazon, if you're looking to start e-commerce, it depends on it's a good business model. It's a good business model if you're looking to start with Amazon. Because why many people start with Amazon is you leverage a lot of their resources, especially delivery, trust with clients that will pay. There's a lot of benefits done for you to start your own from scratch. Let's say, for instance, if you have your own, you want to start from scratch, it will take you, even if you send all the inventory in, host everything on your website, you will still need to drive traffic to that website. And that's where most people fail. So you want something that will, at least that will give you the edge over other people. But that doesn't mean that you can rely wholly on it. All right. That doesn't mean you can rely wholly on it because you will still need to begin to branch over it. But in all these things, Shopify, consulting, affiliate marketing, all of them carry one thing in them: marketing. So whatever you do, you have to learn how to sell online. Because if you don't know how to sell online, then you don't have any business. You can't get a customer through the door. You don't have a business. You can't close. So that's where affiliate marketing helped me. Because when I got into SFM training, the affiliate marketing was like, I didn't have any product. They had the product to say, you can sell our products if you don't know where to start. So all I needed to learn was marketing.
Okay.
I don't have to deal with legal, logistics, delivery, production, all these whole things. When I got into Amazon, I realized there's a lot more to it than just affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing was quite simpler, but the challenge was the marketing bits. Most people don't spend time to educate themselves on marketing. But I tell you now, it's brilliant. Both Amazon and e-commerce, they are both fantastic business models. But it depends on what you're looking to achieve based on yourself and your family.
Okay. Okay.
Right. Again, you talked about cost of starting, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So now, if it's drop shipping, you don't usually have a lot of. I wouldn't say nobody. I don't have enough knowledge when it comes to drop shipping, but I know it's a little bit. It's much more harder to get going than all these other business models because it has no. You're not putting anything up front. So where you don't put in the wood, there's no fire coming out of it. Does that make sense? So it's cheap, but you're looking at a very longer time strategy to get things going because you're gonna be learning a lot in the beginning. But if you're looking at Amazon,
Yeah.
most of the time, what you're looking at is the two big costs that comes with it. Three mainly. I shot a video one time where I shared this. I don't know if it has changed now. Like I said in the beginning, I did that video like earlier this year.
Okay.
You're looking at cost of inventory. They normally say it's within, from my experience now, at least you should have at least 2 grand or 2.5.
Okay.
At least for the cost of inventory. Then you will need a course to train you, to show you the like how to steps by step to go through the trainings, to like know which one comes first after the other. You like every weekly task. So there's a lot of courses out there. They range from 2,005 to 5,000 depending on the program. But the one I use, I think it's 2,300 or 2,500. I'm not sure exactly about the number, but it's within that range. So that's what you're looking at. Then there's a software you might need called Jungle Scout. Not just there's Helium 10 as well. There's other software, but the one I use is Jungle Scout. I paid I think $500 for 1 year, something like that. Okay. So I partnered with people. That's the good thing about it, software. So with that partnership, to share that software, we became business partners.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Does that make sense? So that's why I always say when God starts working in your life, things come into place to make things happen.
Yeah.
I did not I know I will need help somehow, but I threw it out there because I had this affiliate business going. I was looking to grow because I saw a lot of people in Nigeria and Africa were reaching out to me. How can they start this online business? They were seeing some of my videos on YouTube.
Okay.
So, so we're reaching out to me. So I know from my experience with affiliate marketing that we use, our membership is $97 a month. That covers the cost of website hosting and software. There's other software that it covers the cost. I know if I convert that money to Nigeria, that would be like 50,000 naira, just approximately. So average Nigerians can't afford 50,000 a month until let's say for 5 or 6 months before they can start seeing any sort of return on the investment. Although some can, but I just looked at average.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough for people. So it's not gonna be feasible if I'm trying to take this idea to back home to help them. So that's what pushed me to let me see what this e-commerce thing really will take to if I'm gonna coach people back home because my goal was if they make $1,000 profit a month here in UK, it wouldn't cover your rent, but back home it could pay their rent for the whole year. So that's a huge bonus for them. So that was why I really went into this e-commerce thing. And I think it's something that they can do, but I'm yet to see the numbers because our products are still on the sea as we talk now. So I just started in lockdown, during lockdown, the e-commerce side.
Okay.
So yeah, so because of COVID and every other thing, there's a little bit of delay everywhere in the world. So it's all business. You just embrace the challenge that comes with it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how much you're looking at. Although some costs will vary depending on the products you select. Let's say if I go for eyelashes now, eyelashes would be £10. So if I'm buying 1,000 units, that's like, no, let's say 300 units, 5 times 2 is 1,500, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but if you're going for something like, I don't know.
Food flask.
Yes, something bigger. So it's obviously going to cost you more. So your initial cost will be a lot higher than somebody that is doing eyelashes. But I don't always recommend you to jump on a product. This is a mistake most people do make because it's cheap. Hey, Busol, I've seen your hand. Is it Busayo? I've seen your hand. I'll come to you.
That's it. That's Busayo.
I don't want you to jump on a product that you see because it's cheap. If you don't have passion behind it, you will not be able to promote it. You will struggle.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have to always go for what you have
Passion.
passion for. But for me, I did not have any passion. So they said business, I don't even know my passion. So they said, I'm still upset. You have a problem in your life, then try and solve that problem, then help other people, show them how to solve that problem. That's how I got into exercise. Because I want to cut down my belly fat. I've been working with my wife. Stop giving me fufu at night. I don't eat gari at night anymore. So I know a lot of men are struggling with it. So I'm coming up, building up trainings. I'm arranging things to help these guys solve that problem. In return, hopefully they'll buy one of my courses or one of my products. So that's how you do solve a problem. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I will still have to lose mine and get the results. Does that make sense? So
definitely.
Yeah, I would help them. They would help me too. It's a win-win for both of us.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Busayo was raising her hand or something. I'd want to hear what she has to say.
Yes, thank you very much, Pascal. And I didn't get your name, my lady. You know what? I just want to comment that I like your downright truthfulness and forthrightness, which actually attracted me to you when I saw your video on YouTube. You know, I've been receiving your messages. I want to say thank you for that.
Welcome.
And my question actually is, let's say one has gotten affiliate marketing running, and you now have an idea of a product that you want to build also and sell online. How do you go about doing that?
That's exactly what I'm doing.
No, you know, your own product now is like training, like courses, but I have an idea of a product. It's a product, it's a physical product.
Yes.
But I don't know. I've just come to the UK. I don't even know where to get whoever is going to do the designing of the product for me. So that's it. So how do I go about that?
Yeah. So first of all, I want to recommend you. You see, when we all come,
right?
I don't know. I presume majority of us are African, or maybe. So when we come to Europe, we come with entrepreneurial spirit. We don't come. Our goal is not to come and work, and we come to like build business and take money back home and establish.
Right.
But we get sucked into 9 to 5, which it's hard to get out of. If you see yourself inside it, when you try to get out of it, you will know how far you've gone into it before you realize it. It's so now that you have this spirit, keep it alive. Don't allow anything to take it away from you, because that's what's gonna give you the life you want.
All right.
I don't think anybody, I'm not saying this from my experience, most people are working 9 to 5. They don't spend time with their kids. They are prone to get divorced because they're always at work. Wife is at work, husband is at work. They send their kids to nursery. They are jogging their kids around. This maybe someone is working nights. At some point, you can start like that, but at some point, maybe 3 or 4 years down the line, you start to begin to see the crack because you can't keep up with it. Initially, you will have that energy, like you're young now, you will have that energy, but as soon as you begin to get into that 40, 50-year mark, it will begin to take its toll on you. And you can, I can't do this anymore. It's this same work, you already know how much you're going to make. You already know how much and
I don't know how much you're paying. How much is going into the bills?
exactly. So you can calculate your life and you can work it out. This is one of the things I did. I said I was earning about 25,000 a year. I said if I want to be a millionaire, I'll be a millionaire in, I don't know.
40 years. If you don't spend anything, that'll be around 40 years.
Not if I don't spend anything.
Don't spend anything.
So that was my like, boy, wake up. This is not the right strategy. So coming back to your question,
Okay.
first of all, you have to understand these ideas that you have.
Okay.
Is good. Hold on to it, but there are some things that you will need to learn.
All right.
Because you need to believe the idea first before you start working on it.
Okay.
Right now, it's like an idea. Everybody that is working on the surface of the earth, if you ask them, would you like to learn how to sell products online that will make you money while you're sleeping? They will say yes. They got idea. Everybody's got idea. But it's when you have a belief, that pushes you into action mode. So you start doing something every day to make the idea a reality. So what you're gonna be needing initially is understanding how online business works, how to get products, how to make profit, how to source for products, how to scale campaign. There are some things that you will need to understand initially. Then when you now know these things, then you now say, this is my idea. Where are this audience? How can I target them? Is there a market for this idea? You can be able to know that.
Yeah.
I can share with you. Let me see if I can share with you. It's just that my Google is a little bit slow.
Let me just chip this in while you're doing that.
Yeah.
SFM this their marketing, this their product, what's it called? Their own protocol. Can he help with that?
That's exactly what that helped me to understand how to sell online.
Okay, all right.
There's something called system of selling online.
All right.
Everything that you see online, whether Shopify, consulting, they all have a system that is being sold with. So we need to understand, okay, people hang out on, I think this is, am I sharing my screen? No.
Really? Yeah, no, I've not. It tells you on Zoom. I've not gotten your screen here.
I'm wondering why my internet is not loading. So you need to understand how things happen in the world.
Okay.
People hang out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Google. This is where people are. This is where the money is.
Yes.
And where they are here. Let's take Google, for example. When someone goes on Google, he has a problem, right?
Yeah.
Whether he's looking for a direction to get into the next coffee shop, or he's looking for something to buy, or he's looking for information. So they do what? They type.
Yes.
So Google, the mighty beast, feeds with information.
Okay.
So if you understand that people hang out on Google, so when they come onto the Google and type, when you have a website, then they can reach you. But if you don't have any presence online, there's no way they can reach you.
No way.
Let's say, for instance, someone says they want to learn how to start a business selling coffee products on.
All right.
Yeah. So example, coffee. They say where to buy a coffee near me. Obviously, a website pops up.
Okay.
That website, they click on that website, they read. when they read, what the website is doing is providing value to that person, providing information to that person, so that that person can do what? Make a decision whether to purchase that product or not. So what you need to understand is that this website is communicating to this person without the owner of the website being there.
Okay.
So if the person likes what they read or what video they watch or blog they read more. And if the person says, all right, I have this free copy that comes out every day, here's your name and email. Give me your name and email. I'll send you details of how to get this product. I'm interested. The person willingly gives their name, and that's the first, they call it low commitment. Like you get a person to commit to actually buying. You're
getting the person to your funnel somehow.
Somehow, exactly. So you want to know if it's a prospect or a suspect.
Yeah.
So if a genuine prospect, if they are interested in whatever offer you're trying to give, they will willingly give you the name and email. You probably see free training, free this, free webinar, free, everything is free. It's just for that person to commit, all right, I'm interested in more of what this person has to offer. Is this guy going to solve my problem?
All right.
And obviously, when they get to the darkness, but the website provides even more value.
Yeah.
In the end, they can then now make that person an offer to, like, all right, if you now want to buy we've been giving you free stuff, if you now want to buy this, here you go. You can purchase this one and now get the solution to your problem. Maybe you want to drink water or everything. Here's the 6 liters of water to drink. So from there, that person becomes a customer for you.
Yeah.
So if that person is now happy with the product, what would that person do? They will come back more and buy more, or they will refer friends and family. Hey, or if they clothes they bought, where did you buy this clothes? Is this shop? Boom, that's where. Sorry, my my girl is crying. I don't know.
It's allowed. It's allowed. She can shout if she can, if she wants. It's allowed.
Victoria. Oh no.
Hi, Busayo.
Hello. I had wanted to just say hello also to you. Hello.
How are you?
I am good.
Okay, so where are you speaking from?
I'm actually speaking from Chelmsford. And you?
Oh, Chelmsford. Okay, that's like outside London, isn't it? I'm in Woolwich.
Okay. I'm like over an hour away from London.
Okay.
Oh boy. Hello.
Victoria, Olivia,
just the 4 of us, just the 3 of us joining Pascal today.
Yeah.
I suppose the other person is also from our place, which is okay. We are in our ward. It's okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Victoria.
Victoria, yeah.
All right. Hello. God bless you.
Don't come inside their mouth.
Mommy. Yes, Dolly.
Yeah, so, all right, go. Time to go. I take this one. Olivia, take. Sorry, guys.
No worries. Okay. I can see you like see. I think that's the name of your phone, right?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not my phone. Hortense. I'm checking from France.
Okay.
Hortense is from France.
Yes.
Oh, all right. I thought they're from, I don't know. I thought they're from Nigeria too.
No problem. We are all the same.
Yes, in Christ. All of us, we are one. In Christ.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you very much for getting across. Onyeka, hello.
Hi.
Good to hear your voice too.
Same here.
All right, go.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Sorry, guys. When
Don't
you get,
worry.
I don't like. Ever since I started staying at home, I don't like them when they cry.
That's okay.
They have to cry.
No, I disagree.
They have
Sometimes,
to cry.
I try not to get them to cry. So what I was going to share with you was, I don't know why this is not loading. I'm trying to refresh it.
Want
okay.
me to
It's
help?
more of Google gives data. Google stores data of people. You need to understand that. Google, Facebook, Instagram, all they do is, as long as they tell you sign up for Google, it's free. Sign up for Facebook, it's all free. They store your data and that monitors your behavior.
Yeah.
So advertisers, what we
That
do,
is.
yeah, it's not a hidden secret.
It is. It is not.
It's not. You just need to know it. You either play the game or you don't. That's what. If you're looking to start a business online, you gotta learn it.
That's
So
it.
what we buy is human behavior. So if somebody says, I want to start a business online, I say, Google, show them this ad. I have this training that can help them. I'm an affiliate to this program that can earn a commission from that. It's not a bad thing. It's just the way. If you want to buy exercise equipment, say Google. If you go into skipping rope, Google, show them my ad. So it's behavior.
You
That's
sure
what we
you're
buy.
telling skipping rope, Alaska?
Yes, you're gonna buy it, so it's coming. Don't worry, when it arrives, I'll let you guys know. Yeah, so that's how online business works. It's more of it's not complicated. What we struggle with in the beginning is getting the hang of it.
Yes.
Making that
and really driving traffic to our website, getting people to pay at least. That's it.
that's the hardest bit. That's the last part. You don't need, if you don't understand how the other parts work, you will struggle to drive traffic. Because again, that thing I told you in the beginning, knowing your numbers in terms of the business model.
All right.
Like you can't see somebody advertising his product that he sells in Amazon on YouTube or Google. You can't.
Right.
Because the cost of advertising cannot cover the profit. If they advertise on Google, they won't be able to make profit.
Okay.
Of a physical product in Amazon.
Right.
The profit margin is usually around, depending on the product, 20 to 30 or 40 quid. But it sells in volumes. Does that make sense?
Yes, that is it. That is where the gist is, the volume.
Yeah, sells in volume. But again, you still need to learn how to, if you don't know how to market, it's not about, everybody's got products online. If you don't know how to put it in front of the right customer, then you probably wouldn't be in business. So that's why this education helps me solve all these problems.
Okay.
Because they have life. Don't look at this like something that I know people say this, don't look at this like something people always say you're gonna do it by yourself.
It's not possible.
It's not possible. No, it's not possible. It's not possible.
It's very hard.
Unless you are single, you don't have any children, you don't have anything worrying you, then it's possible. Then you're willing to put it like 5 years or 10 years to make it work. And you're 16. You're starting at 16. It's not when you're.
My God, when I'm thinking of retiring the next 5 years or 10.
It's not when you're like 40 or 50, like, and you want to go and do something. No, you have to approach it in a different strategy. That's why you have to put a lot of money into it to get it going. Unless you want to put more time, if you got the patience. I don't have patience. I want something to happen.
Pastor, thank you very much. If I'm going to ask, like someone like me just starting out, can you give me an estimate of what you think the amount of pounds I will need to put into this to get it to work, at least to start bringing returns?
Yeah, so it's not like, if it was the way you're thinking about it now, I will be the first to jump on it. If you say, Pascal, put 10,000 pounds and you get 15,000 pounds to make 5,000 pounds profit, I will go to the bank, take a loan, because it doesn't work like that. That's a mindset that we come with. It doesn't work like that. Business
to get it running.
Business is about your habits. Remember
Yeah.
what I said to in your habits, how
Yeah.
you wake up in the morning, how you go to bed at night, how you speak to your husband, how you speak to your wife, how you
Okay.
speak to your children. This nobody will tell you this. If you get all these components right, you have a successful business. Business is habit.
Yeah.
The habit you have today is causing you not to have a business. That's why you don't have it yet. So something needs to change about you for that business to come alive.
Mm.
It's not about how much money you put in. To get started is $99, $97 a month. It's most people. Some I spent 5 months before I made my first $20.
Okay.
Okay, then I
20.
yes I helped somebody called John.
And that's the hardest part. Once you are able to make the first
That
sale,
first one, that first one is
up and running.
the first one. But because that helps you believe. But I helped somebody else. He made his first, I think, in about 3.5 months, something like that. Some people get up and running in like weeks.
Okay.
Everybody's different. I can't tell you because it comes down to what you do after you make that payment.
Okay.
It's not paying the money, it's easy. It's swiping the card, putting the card, you've done it. You do it now within 5-10 minutes, it's done. What are you going to do between that time and the next 30 days?
So how do you advertise? Majorly, the major
No,
issue here
no,
is the advertisement.
no, that's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about when you wake up in the morning because you have a work job that you're going to by 5 o'clock and you're going to come back by 8 o'clock at night. What time are you going to wake up by 4 to work on the business for 1 hour before you go to your work? Or are you going to say, I'm tired?
Okay.
Then leave it to the next day. Then you wake up the next day, say, I'm tired. You leave it to the next day.
Okay.
The business stays on the shelf for 1 month, it's gone.
Hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. Because
Thank
the
you.
life you have now is not going to disappear. You
Yeah.
have these bills, you have these children you're looking after, you have all these things. So you have to really want it.
Okay.
Does that make sense? You have to really
Yes.
say, I'm doing this to help my family. So I'm going to
Yeah.
sacrifice my time and my money to make this work.
Yeah.
Then you get into action. So every day, people will tell you, probably from your family that you're trying to help, why are you spending money on this thing that is a scam? It doesn't work. They'll be the first to tell you. Or why are you trying to do something? This thing doesn't work for. Somebody told me it doesn't work for Black people. I said, really?
That's a stereotype.
You will hear all sorts of things. It's down to your mindset.
Yeah.
It's down to your mindset. Let me share. I have a slide I always coach people with. I was coaching one lady this morning on it. It's down to mindset. If you really understand how your mind works, this is what I help people understand first. Because if you get this bit, I know that you can change.
Yeah.
It's down to, there you go. Where's that slide? It's this one here. This is, yes. Go on. Yeah, it's down to, this is us here now. We are the one on red. We are this guy on red.
Okay.
So what we do now is, here is where you are with all the challenges you're experiencing. Your target is to make, let's say, 3,000 in a month online.
Okay.
That's your target. We come here, we start a business online. Yeah. We pay for this sort of these trainings online that you see. And we focus on how to get this. We focus on this journey here. How do I get to this place?
Okay.
But what we don't realize is that we can't get here without knowing how we came from here to here.
Okay.
Because this from here to here is a mindset.
Okay.
The belief. If I use the word mindset, you might think it's a belief. It's just, let me use this. From here to here, you're born in a Christian home, and somebody comes and tell you now, all the way you're 50, probably 50 years old, and somebody comes and tell you here, to create this life that you want to get here to here. All this way from here, they told you Jesus Christ is the way to heaven. And somebody tells you, go from here to here, Jesus Christ is not the way. Will you follow that person?
I will not, though.
Exactly. That's what you're going to be fighting with. I'm not saying that.
What nonsense is that?
No, I'm just using that as an
I
example.
understand. That is the thinking.
Exactly. That is the thinking. You need to understand. You're going to be fighting against yourself.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It's hardcore.
I understand.
It's hardcore. Like another example is they told you from when you were a baby that the only way you're going to make money is to work for somebody. You sign up.
It's not work. I mean, it has no work.
Let me come now. For you now, you know it doesn't work.
It does.
I see people, they sign up for the training and they apply for job for CV. Time they will spend hours applying for a job and leave their online business on the side because they don't believe it. You understand what I'm saying? It's a belief that
I understand it perfectly.
So we need to know how to change our program. It's a program in our mind. It's all in the Bible. I will explain it here. Let me explain it. Let me try and explain it here.
All right.
So there's nothing I'm going to say to you now that you probably don't know. So let's say this black big circle here. You gotta go and sleep. So let's say this black circle here now is the great program that we are fighting with.
All right.
That is what mommy, daddy, our environment has trained us to believe. That first of all, let me start from the beginning so that you guys will understand it.
Okay.
What we focus on is how to change our income, how to increase our money. It's here. It's the results that we have in our life.
Okay.
Right? Now, but what we don't realize is that the result is outside of our body.
Okay.
Outside. What controls us here is our thinking.
Okay.
We have two parts of our mind, a conscious mind and a subconscious mind. The conscious mind is the one we think with, the one that you're getting all these hunches from. You can start a business online, you can increase your income, you can sell products online. You have this idea, is your conscious mind. That's the part you can think with.
Yeah.
Now, but the subconscious mind is the one that controls us. So it's like, it's called a paradigm. It's like a soil. It doesn't know what is wrong or right. It doesn't know what is left or true or false. Anything you tell it repeatedly, it will accept it as truth.
Okay.
And that is what's gonna dictate your emotions, which is your feelings. It's called the emotional mind. And your feelings causes you to take an action, and the action produces a result. That's how every human being on the planet operates. If you understand?
Yes.
Yeah. So to change, what we need to change is our subconscious mind here. This is what we need to change. Because you are always getting ideas coming into your heart. Remember what Solomon said in the Bible, where there is no vision, my people will perish. Right? So, but you get this idea that you want to start a business online. It's coming through you here. It comes in here like a small seed. Right? It drops here. But this one kicks it away. Let's say the idea could be, now you can start a business online, sell your house, raise the money, invest into a business, and start and launch. Then if I throw that idea here, your feeling will be like, what do you want me to sleep?
Yeah.
That's it.
It will be like chaos here in your mind. It will rattle you here and here. You'll be like, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. Watch this. When you're thinking, remember this. You think something, conscious goes through you and you get the result. There's only two types of thoughts. There's only two ways you can think. You can either think positive or negative. You can't think both. If you think both at the same time, you're in a confused state.
Yes.
So the moment you say, I can't afford it, I can't do this, is I don't know how to do it. Just I don't, that's all. You're already on this path.
Negative, yeah.
And if you say, how much is the training? They say, is this one? I say, how can I afford it? You're looking for a solution. The only way you get solution is you study, you ask questions.
Yeah.
So rather than saying you can't afford it, say, how can I afford it? You study.
Yeah.
And that leads you to understanding. And that understanding leads to faith. The interesting thing about faith and fear is that both of them will demand that you behave in a certain way without seeing anything. So you're afraid that you will lose your house, you won't be able to pay back the loan, but you haven't done it. It hasn't happened, but you're scared. False evidence appearing real. Same thing as faith. Faith is the ability to see something that is not as though they were. So it's all, both of them are the opposite of each other. So what you're looking to do, if you're going to succeed online, is to control your thinking. This is where in the Bible, God said, I've given you dominion over everything on earth.
Yeah.
I've given you dominion over everything on earth. That's why SFM was teaching me in one of their trainings. When God has given you, what God means there is that there will be ideas that will come into you.
Yes.
You take control. You choose. You have that ability to choose. I can't stop you from thinking. If you say, I want to be positive today, you got to be positive. You choose. You make that choice every time in your life. So if you want to succeed, focus on always anything that would help you stay on the positive side, because positive is growth, negative breaks down. It's this simple. It's not that complicated. So, but again, it's not like, let's go back here again. Let's go back here again. What we're looking to change, remember there's an old behavior that we have. It's just like somebody that smokes. If you tell them, do you want to quit smoking? They will say yes. But within 5-10 minutes, you have them there on another cigarette.
Yeah.
It's a behavior. They don't know when they do it. It's unconscious. That's why it says unconscious. It's subconscious. It's just part of their DNA, but you can change it if you understand how the mind works.
Yes.
So to change this is the same way it was formed. This is not complicated. It was formed one way, repetition. Faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing. The only thing I can tell you now is that a very good example is your name. If you look at your name, my name is Pascal. My mother did not call me Pascal once and I turned. They kept calling me Pascal for almost 2 years. Until I got used to it. And I'm like, now if I'm walking down the street, even if a small boy, anything calls Pascal or sounds little like Oscar, I would even turn. Does that make sense? So, because it's already programmed.
Yeah.
So to change your life, you need to understand how to allow this seed. In the Bible, it said, with a faith as small as a mustard seed, you can move a mountain.
Yeah.
And that mountain is this thing here. It's huge. So you need to affirm things that will support this seed to grow. So in online business, it's webinars, it's training, surrounding yourself with people that are doing the things that you do. Because you can, the other slide is not, the only thing that affects you as a person is your 5 senses.
Yeah.
The only way I can come in contact with you, I can either come through your eye, see, smell, taste, touch here, see, smell, taste, touch here. So that's how you communicate. That's how you receive signals as a human being. So if you join a webinar, you're not just seeing, you're hearing. If you're saying positive stuff, you're not just saying it, you're also hearing it.
Yeah.
If you're working on your laptop or shaking people that are successful, you're hanging around, you're feeling their energy. You're seeing them, you're tasting, you need to keep doing this to yourself over a period of time to create that, to allow that new paradigm to grow.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way. There's no magic. All these things you think people are successful, honestly, they just understand this in a much more bigger level. So this one will gradually begin to shrink, and this one will gradually begin
Take over.
to take over. So
Yeah.
but it takes, so if you ask me how long is it going to take you, I don't know how long you're going to commit. I don't know how dedicated the person will be, but this is what I understand that causes change.
Yeah.
In humans. So once this change, it changes your feelings, your actions are different, your result is different. You can go from today onwards and start monitoring what I shared with you guys here today.
Yeah.
You start observing when people are negative and start observing yourself first. Let's say if you come in contact with somebody that you don't like, look at your energy in that moment. Ask yourself, why don't I like that person? You see that person will change your mood, your feelings. But once you see them, they change your feelings immediately because there's already a stored program here, but you have about that person.
Yeah.
So that causes you to have a feeling, and you don't react positive towards them, and they feel it. Yeah. Because it's energy.
Yeah.
So you have to learn how to forgive. All these things that you read in the Bible, you have to start practicing them now if you're going to succeed in online business. Also, I told them, I'm serious. I'm not joking. This is not about going to church and coming out, becoming something else. If you go to church, you practice it. Because if you don't practice, your business is not going to grow. You can't deceive God. That's how I look at it.
That's true.
You can lie to me that you did the training. You can lie something else. But God, it's just like selling a product online. Most of you ask me, how do I make money online and all that? When I first started this whole thing, I was having a lot of marriage. So this queen is, there you go. Say thank you. So when I first started this whole online training, I did not know anything. I was like you guys, I was spending money and I made that $20, but I wasn't really breaking even. I wasn't really pushing it.
Right.
I went to a guy and I started telling him how I was feeling. I told him I have this idea because this training that time helped me improve my marriage, right? I stopped arguing with my spouse 10 months into this training. I started being a better husband. I started being a better man at home, started helping. So that's what this training did for me. So, but at that point, I did not understand how to monetize it. So I went to one of the coaches. I told him how I was feeling. That I know this training, I know I had this marriage problem before, and this training, I know I haven't made a lot of money in it, but I know this training can actually help people who are going through marriage problem in the UK and just UK. I know I can help them. I can teach them what I've learned, and I know that can help their family. Okay. You see, that's how I started leaning into understanding how money can be made. So he said, why don't you shoot a video and talk about your experience and see if you can attract those people and see if you can get them to join. Okay. So I shot the first video. The amount of response I got on that video blew me away.
Oh my God.
It blew me away. I'm like,
solving problems for people.
Exactly. You have to understand, I had to put money behind the website. I had to do all the investment because faith without action is dead.
Yeah.
You can't say you want to do this thing, you keep praying. When it comes to putting some action down, you don't take any action. I was waking up in the middle of the night, like I was talking to you guys, to build the business. All these things started coming together for me. So when I put an advert out there, when I'm spending that money, instead of me feeling I'm spending money from I should have saved for somebody else or something, I'm saying to myself, this money is going towards somebody's home that their son might have a broken home with their father. That this money can help them if they get into this training. this can help them have a better family. So
That's it.
that energy was what I pushed into the universe. Like they said, I pushed into the world that brought abundance back to me. So I've always, this is why I get people to understand. Don't be afraid of sharing what you feel, because that's like I started in the webinar earlier where I was talking to Enyeka. Open yourself up, because there could be people here that don't have that confidence to speak, but you speak for them. In that way, that abundance, that thing comes to you. That thing you're looking for comes to you. You don't know. I don't know how it works, but I know it works. You said they never.
Well, that's the law of sowing and reaping. God
Yeah,
has
I don't know how it works, but I know it works. So, that's what I always get people to understand. When you're doing something, I don't know your intentions.
Can I say something, please?
Yeah, go on, Anne. Yeah.
Yes, sorry. My name is Anne. I know I have to go to work now, but this is the first time I joined, and I'm wondering, how often do you meet on Zoom?
This meeting is for people that want to ask questions, that will want to start business online and ask questions. This one is every Tuesday, but we do.
I've already started. And I'm struggling. That's
Good.
why when I saw this, I clicked on your, just to have this sort of Zoom meeting. So next time I'll meet you on Tuesday then.
So you should, if you've started, you should join me on the Saturday one, so I can see exactly what you're doing and what you're struggling with. I can help you get to the next step. I can help you create a roadmap to get you towards your goal, basically.
Do I get in touch by email?
Yes, if you can get in touch by email, one of my team members will verify that you are part of the team, then we'll help you create something.
All right, then. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
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 Yeah. Right. So I haven't really gone through any questions today. We just chatted. This is
It's okay. It's fine. We are learning.
Yeah. So what time? Oh my God. Well, we're 1 hour done. Oh my gosh. How am I gonna do this? Right. Okay. Let me see how many. I don't think I have a lot of questions. But if you guys, I'm happy to share with you guys some of the things I'm doing. All right. I think I have about 4, 5 questions. 4, 5 questions. Let me just see if I can Bristol. It's gonna cover most of what I have said. So this one is from Jane. Said, I would like to introduce my 34-year-old son onto your program. Can I forward this to him so that to contact you when he wants to join? I think he will be interested. What I've learned is, forward it to him. Forward him the videos, let them watch it, but don't convince them to do it. Because if you're convincing them, I learned this from Les Brown. I can't sell you the idea to become financially free. If you don't have it in you, I can't give it to you. So anybody that is looking to be financially free is hungry. So you have to come with that hungry attitude. So if he lacks that desire, that's the starting point of achievement. Nobody can give it to you. You wouldn't be able to open your laptop. You wouldn't be able to wake up in the middle of the night when everybody's sleeping. You wouldn't be able to do the basic things to get the business up and going. So share the videos with them and let them make up their mind from there. But don't convince them. Because you think he's interested doesn't mean he's interested. And interested is not enough. That's what I would say to you, Jane, on that one. I hope that helps you, Jane. The next question is from, this one says his name is Pauline. I'm truly inspired by a spiritual approach to what you are doing. God bless you. I really want to do some online, make money online, change my future. My real problem is that my computer skills is just basic. I want to start a blog or do a YouTube video. My lack of techie skills just leave me feeling stuck. I'm going to following this sometimes change. So now this is what I'm going to say to you, Pauline. I think I don't know if I can find my first video on YouTube. Literally, my kids are with my phone now. That's why they are quiet. I shot that first video on an iPhone. In fact, I built my entire YouTube channel on my phone. So it's not a matter of techie skills. As long as you can send an email, you can upload a picture on internet. That's the skill that is required. The problem you're having, if I go to my psychological book, is fear of you want to be professional. The first video you shoot, you want it to look very nice. Oh, sorry. Take now, take. Oh, baby, take this one. Okay, come. Yeah, this is my princess. Hey, yeah. So, what I'm saying to you is, if you are what you're experiencing is fear. I can teach you on this. I can coach you on this. The fear of criticism. You want your stuff to look professional the first time you launch it. You want your stuff to look professional the first time you launch it. It's not going to happen. You're going to make mistakes. You have to be willing to accept that. If you can't accept failing, I fail multiple times. In fact, it's part of my DNA. But I don't attach feelings to it if I make mistakes. I know I'm learning. Does that make sense? You put yourself, Jesus Christ said, the kingdom of God is for people like children. You have to put yourself in a child state to be able to succeed in this. You can't come with that, I too know, or it should be like this. Be open to learning basic things over and over again. Doing things over and over again. It's in the Bible. Once you can stay humble, your life will change. Then open to learning. The next question is, Rain and Oge said, I have 3 books to upload on Amazon or Kindle, but I don't know how. I need help. How did you first go about it? You can always research. I think. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm sorry about this. I can always research how to do these things. When you're trying to, I always tell people this: don't try to do this whole thing by yourself. Don't try to skip or jump or because you saw people upload on YouTube or Facebook or Google 3 ways to make money online. It's not 3 ways, it's a habit. You need to understand the price point of your book, how to market it. If you don't know how to market your book, it will still be, there are millions of books on Kindle, nobody's buying. People need to see the book. And the last skill you need to learn, the first skill is marketing. That's why I always tell people, if you don't know what to do, start with affiliate marketing. You're going to learn how to market. As long as you keep practicing, there's no way you're not going to sell. So you can upload all the books there. You need to learn how to market it. First of all, you need to learn how to write a book people want to read. Again, it's down to you. Okay, you just Victoria, okay, can't you see I'm on a meeting? Let me give you water. Okay. So it's that same. I will always say, don't be afraid of investing in yourself. People do invest in things and cars. People take loan to buy cars, loan to buy a house, loan to do different things, but they hardly invest in themselves. And you are your biggest asset. There's nothing you put into yourself that is a waste. So I will encourage you to invest in training that will coach you how to launch a book on Kindle. Don't try to do it by yourself. I don't have that experience. I would have given you my own idea, but if you're trying to, if I tell you this, what mistake we do is you hear from me now, this is how to do it. Then you go tomorrow, you try it, it doesn't work. Then you go to another person, that person tells you this is what works. You're just feeding yourself with a lot of information. And one day you just explode with information overload. That's overwhelmed. What you need is one person, one strategy, one approach that works. And humble and stay with that person until you get that result, provided that person is in Kindle selling products. That's what's going to help you create that change, launch your product. If you're very happy selling on Kindle, take. You want to sleep, I know. Right, so I think the next question will be from, thank you.
Daddy.
Yes.
Daddy. Daddy.
Okay. You know, that's when if you're a father watching me, when you stay at home too much, this is what you get. It's a good thing. Hey, bring it. So the next one is from Patricia. I agree. Thank you for your kind reason. It's not really a question. Thank you, Patricia. The next one is from Ogunbibe. Thank you for your encouragement. I'll try to give it a go. I'm preparing to get the most important tool, which is laptop. Okay. I've watched Stuart's video many times. I'm convinced. Thank you. Yeah. Now, I like one thing you said. You were trying to get an important thing, which is a laptop. I will always recommend people. I think somebody asked me this question earlier on. If you don't have a laptop, you need a laptop. That should be your first investment. Then the other one, I'll give it a go. Don't give it a go. Go all in. Give it a go is you want to try. Then if it doesn't work, you quit. Now, stay there until you make it work, because it will work. Not still, if you go to Stuart, if you go to that, I want to give it a go. Stuart will just do like this. So this guy, I'm looking for people that are committed. So that's what you want to commit yourself, that this is the path you're gonna go down. Yeah. The next one is from O'Neill. Thank you for your tip on starting online business. Due to circumstances, I can't commit too much at the moment, but I'm grateful for your help and advice. The videos you sent me don't seem to play. Can I access them through YouTube? I'm not sure about a particular video. I wish I could have helped you. If you tell me the particular video, I will be able to respond. Blessing. The next one is from Blessing. I have requested before we meet face to face, since we both live in Croydon. In fact, my surgery is 1B Moreland Road and my doctor is African, Dr. Pepper, if I'm correct. Why haven't we met yet? Please make an arrangement and hook up. Now, this is one thing people think, that you need to meet face to face to before you can be successful. No, what is happening here is again, is another type of fear. You want to know if it's real. You want to know if I am a real person or I'm telling you the truth. That's what it is. It's come down to. Now, what you need to understand is, seeing me doesn't mean success. It can help you. I can agree there's an element to it, but you have a responsibility to put yourself in a situation to say, I am serious about this. Does that make sense? Let me clarify that. When I started this whole thing, first thing, like when I first started, I was seeing Stuart on videos like this. I have paid for I've paid for all the training and all that. I was seeing Stuart on video. And at the back of my mind, I still had this doubt that, is this guy real? Just like you are having now. Then one day, as I was going through the training, one day I said to myself, he had an event in London. And I said, I'm going to go there. I'm going to go. Just to clear that doubt. The event was $300 to pay to attend that event. And if I go to work on that day, remember, you're working to pay bills. If I go, I'll earn 180 pounds, something like that, just because it was in a weekend. I had to ask myself, what is it? Oh no, Neko Peragaka. Sorry. Sorry. You can go. Yeah, so I had this feeling that is this real? Is it not real? Happy Olivia. Is this real? I had to clear that doubt in myself. Stuart was not going to come to me, or I had to say, if the mountain does not come to, how do they say, Muhammad?
If the mountain does not come to Muhammad, Muhammad should go to the mountain.
So I was having this feeling in my mind that I need to change. Does this thing work? But because I've signed up for the training, that wasn't the problem for me. My own was, the energy I was putting to it was like as if I was not going all in. I was not pushing the gas pedal down. So that day, one day I said to myself, I didn't have that $300, but I said to myself, I'm going to go to that event. Let me just see Stuart with my Thomas. Let me just see Stuart with my two eyes. Make sure this guy is a real person.
No more.
I remember sitting on the train. My mind, literally, that same mind told me, you're just gonna disgrace yourself in front of that gate because they're gonna turn you back. Nobody should say what I'm gonna tell you guys, it's like a secret. Nobody's they're gonna turn you back. I said to myself, I'm going to go into that training. I'm going to find a way. If this online business for me out, there will be a way I'm going to get into it. So I went. There's a lot of miracles happen on this journey. That's why I love it. I went, then I didn't have money. So I went to the event and I saw there's this lounge outside area before they enter inside the main hall. So everybody was there. So when Stuart came, there was a crowd following him. People were looking to take pictures. And I stood one place, I said to myself, so this guy is real. So this guy, all his training is real. I said to myself, this is it. I'm going to get close to this guy and he's going to train me. That was a commitment. This person saying that thing doesn't even have the money to pay for enter that.
Enter the train, yo.
Enter that one right there. So I paused. How am I going to enter inside this? I saw people were collecting their name badge, everything. I stood behind. Everything works. God will always bring people, make a way where there is no way. If that's what I said, you're gonna practice, you're gonna see God's hand in your life. If you're ready to go down this journey, that's the way I look at it. Because you have to first put yourself there, then see the miracles, see how you overcome all these small potholes that you experience. Oh yeah, go to mommy. Go to mommy. Say mommy, poo-poo. Go to mommy. Go now. Yeah, so I eventually, what I did, I spotted the guy that was handing over the ticket, and I told him that I want to come, that my card is not going through.
It's not a lie.
I did not lie. The card wasn't going through. So the guy said, all right. In fact, this is like, he said he brought the card, he tried, tested the card, nothing happened. He said, wait. He went inside, printed my name, no questions, nothing. They take, go inside. I said, this is magic. Is it real?
That is a miracle, not a magic.
I opened the door, I went in. That's the reason I'm sharing this with you is seeing me is not gonna change anything. You have to put yourself in a position where God will start saying, this person is serious about doing something about your life. Then he will begin to put things in place, people in places that would help you overcome, because he knows what he said. Before you ask, he already knows. So he put that guy there, the other people there, he put that guy there, and eventually the guy let me in. So it's like a miracle. So for me, I just have, I don't know, you gotta have confidence in yourself. If you're looking for, this is what I can give you. I might send this out as an email so that you guys can grab it. It's self-confidence formula. I don't know if you guys have read this before. You need to, I'll send it in a way you can print it.
Okay.
So that it will. Yeah, okay. Let me share my screen and see if I can read it out with you guys. We're literally going 2 hours here. I didn't plan for this, seriously. But anyway, there's nothing, I'm not doing anything this evening. There's no more meetings. So here's the self-confidence formula here. You have to read this every day if you're really gonna change, if you are dedicated. I always tell you, things I tell you to do are very simple. You see, I've not told you to buy any course. I've not told you to do this one. I always tell you, do simple things over a period of time, your life will change. This is the first verse. I know that I have the ability to achieve my definite purpose. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, aggressive, and continuous action towards its attainment. This verse is speaking to one thing here, definite purpose. What do you want to be in your life? When you die, what do you want to be? What do you want to be remembered as? That's what you should be working towards every single day. Put all your money, your bag, everything, your blood, sweat into it. If you don't know what that is, you're going through life aimlessly. You have to figure, it's not going to come to you. You have to decide, I want to be a billionaire. I want to be whatever is your choice. You pick that thing because you have the brain. Once you say, this is what I want to be a gospel, I want to be a pastor, whatever you choose, then demand it of yourself persistently, aggressive, and continuous action. We didn't say continuous reading, action towards that same thing. Then this is the second chapter. I realized that the dominant thought in my mind, remember, positive and negative, the dominant, the one that is dominating you, mind eventually reproduces. Reproduce means something that is, it's spiritual. You've heard this before. Nothing is created physically if it's not created spiritually first. This mouse was designed in somebody's mind first before it was made. So it reproduces themselves into outward bodily action. So your mind, your dominant thought will always move your body in a particular action. So you control that. So therefore, I will concentrate my mind 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to be. So you're constantly saying to yourself, this person that you want, like you have this problem in front of you, whatever challenge you have, you say, that person you want to be, if they had this problem, how would they deal with it? So you're constantly engaging with your future self, your future self. You have to have a clear vision of who that is. Then by creating a mental picture of that person, then transforming that picture into practical service. Just like I'm doing this webinar, I want to be a coach. All these things is for free. I'm training myself, speaking. All these things are helping me to become that person I want to be in the future. Because I have a crystal clear picture of helping a lot of people, and I need to speak on stage. This is like the baby step. This webinar, all this is like the baby step to get there. Does that make sense? So you put yourself into action to do it. I know that through the principle of auto-suggestion. What is auto-suggestion? Repetition. Some things you say to yourself over and over and over. Faith comes by hearing and hearing. You have the principle of auto-suggestion. It's a principle. Any desire I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression. Anything you tell your subconscious mind, you keep holding it, it will seek expressions through some practical means of realizing it. Therefore, I shall devote 10 minutes daily to demanding of myself development of the factors named in the 16 lessons. This is a mastermind, self-confidence, self-control, loving attitude, there's leadership, initiative. These are qualities I have to develop to be that person. So I'm constantly thinking of how, if I'm a leader in this space, how would I conduct myself? So it's you. By reading in this Law of, so go and buy this book, The Law of Success in 16 Lessons. Go and buy it in Amazon if you see it. The Law of Success in 16 Lessons. It's a book. You will learn a lot.
The book, Pascal?
Napoleon Hill.
All right. All right. Okay.
Clearly mapped out and written down the description of my definite purpose in life for the coming 5 years. Do you have your gold card written? If I bring out my wallet now, I can show you guys my gold card. You carry it everywhere you go. You put it in your wallet. So you're reading it. It doesn't really, it's 2025. I'm so happy and grateful now that I earn 100,000 a month and I help other people do the same. That's my gold card. I just read it. I help people achieve that as well. So it doesn't do anything. It just reminds me when somebody makes me angry on the street, I say to myself, I read my card. So this is more important than responding to that person. It brings me back my thoughts back to my goal. So I'm not wasting energy chasing rabbits. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't hang around nonsense. So no, this is the important bit. This is number 5 is very important. I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit all human effects. Because when you start getting into these laws, when you start practicing this, building a business, when you get into marketing, basically sales, you will know something the average guy doesn't know. It's that fruit in the Bible, Adam ate, or whatever they said, whatever. You will begin to see the dual nature of life. The good and bad, good and evil. So you will see how you can manipulate people to get an outcome, or you can inspire people to get an outcome. So if you are not careful, it will lead you to Judas. You betray yourself, you get the money, because it's a law. The law does not, it's like a soil. Like I said, the subconscious mind is a soil. Anything you plant in it is going to grow. If you plant poison, it will grow in abundance. If you plant corn, it will grow in abundance. So when you get into this training and all that, I know it's online business, but it teaches you much more deeper stuff about life that you practice, that you begin to understand. How you use it is all up to you. They will tell you how you use it is all up to you. So you either use it to do good in the world. Obviously, if you're doing good in the world, your journey is going to be a little bit slower, but tougher. But if you want to, you manipulate people and get it.
And hand it up in hell.
Sorry?
I said, and hand it up in hell.
Exactly. You know, it comes with anguish and so many sorrows and all that. You don't want that. So I will engage in no transaction which does not, I will succeed by attracting to me forces I wish and cooperation of other people. I will induce others to serve me because I will first serve them. I will, exactly what I'm doing here. I'm serving you guys first.
Yes, yes.
I'm giving first. Give us never lack. I give you. I'll keep giving you my best. In return, one day you say, all right, this guy, I would like to do business with him. That guy is a trustworthy person. That's the essence of it. It's not a hidden secret. It's just life. You will attract the right people. Let's say, for instance, I start launching a company. We're already in the process of it. We will have people are like-minded. We don't want that evil spirit inside the group. We get it away first. So you first attract the right mindset. That's how these big companies are formed. They come into that. Then you start picking everybody based on their strength and their ability to fulfill those certain roles in the company that you create. Basically, that's what this whole thing leads to. Because the more I grow, the more I have this bigger vision, the more I dream bigger, not just about I need people to support me to get there. It's you and your own business and your own company. You can't do it by yourself. You will need people.
We are going to help people back at home.
Exactly. So for you to help those people, for you to get to wherever goal you want, you need to help those people achieve their own goals as well. In return, you will get your own goal. If you help enough people get what they want, you can have everything you want. Let me see if I can Google that and see. It's by there you go. If you help enough people, get what they want, you get anything you want in life. It's about people. It's never about yourself. Zig Ziglar.
Okay. Yeah.
You have to hold this principle to your mind. It's about people. It's never about you. The money you're spending in the training, the midnights that you're waking up, these are all leadership qualities.
Yeah.
If you develop all these things to help other people, it will eventually come back in thousandfolds to help you. So you can have everything in life you want if you will just help other people get what they want. It's basically solving problems. That's just that bit. Right, so that's the final bit. Then I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by developing love for all humanity. This is very important. You must develop love. If you give love, love will come back to you, because I know that negative attitude towards others can never bring me success. I will cause others to believe in me, and I'll believe in them and in myself. Then you sign your name. I'll try and create a PDF and send it out to you guys. And read it every day. You must read it every day. It's important. I don't just print, you read and send it to you. Print it, read it every day. That will help you build confidence to overcome any challenge that you want, that you're gonna face. You're gonna need, even successful people still read it every day, because it brings them back to basics. Because don't forget, when you start making money, sometimes you get into your head. If you forget your basics, this is the foundation of it. If you forget it, your business is gonna go down. You gotta be careful. Don't allow money to get into your head. Yeah, so the last question, I'm gonna wrap this up now. Gonna wrap this baby up quickly. Yeah, I think that's the last question is, Kaiba, how can I get started? Right. I don't usually do this to get people to sign up. I just want to come and give. I just want people to know me. Just want to know me. Just the more I keep building this confidence in myself, the more I'm growing and I'm helping people. So I'm gonna pop the link in the chat, and I'll share with you guys a little bit of how the training works, so that you have an idea. So I'm gonna send you a link to this page. It's called the All-In Package. So if you want to get started, you just click here. I will recommend you first watch this video, because I shared the 3 things that you will need if you're going to succeed. If you know you don't have any, probably don't bother about getting started. So get started. That will take you to I'll put a link in the chat.
Right.
So you guys can copy it, and I'll send it to you in email as well. So it's $99 to get started with SFM. Then once you pay this, then it brings you to something that looks like this. Not this one first. It'll bring you to a page like this. Then you fill out your, wait for it to load. So it brings you to, this is like a platform. It's like Facebook, but here there's nothing like advertising. There's no sales here, nothing. It's purely everybody is here to learn. So you see, we are currently on different challenges and different things that help successful people. We are basically cultivating successful habits here. That's what we do. We cultivate the habit to be successful. So thinking about ideal day, this is something that is very important. You have to design the life you want to live. You have to take a pen and write, I want to wake up in the morning, pray, do my exercise. You have to literally write it down. If not, you're gallivanting through life. That's how this training is. Then you start doing those things every day because there's no tomorrow. We believe that the life you have today is now. You do it today, tomorrow, then that's your lifestyle. So anything that you don't want to be doing when you're 60, then you shouldn't be doing it today. So it's only cultivate that habit that stays with you, that you pass to your children, and you'll be happy. So obviously you will come in here and it will obviously set up your account and all that stuff. You know, your name, profile. This is probably gonna give you guys so obviously when you finish the whole setup phase, it will take you to, you now come here and start the training step by step. I always recommend don't skip anything, go through it step by step. Is loading, and feel free. So module 1, you have 7 modules. So it's like school. So you take it 1 hour every day. Remember, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. You don't have to binge everything. It doesn't work like that. 1 hour every day, you take this step. Even if it takes you 1 month, 6 months, it doesn't really matter. As long as you're making progress, you're a success. So, but the faster you get through it, the better for you. Then like that lady asked earlier on, I have a private Facebook group where I also support every weekend with some of the guys in the team. Hortense, it's here to support me. So we do, yeah, we do share whatever we're learning. We come together collaboratively, we mastermind, which is the first rule of success. Come in a group of people that have the same mindset towards a particular goal. We learn off each other, and basically we ask questions. I'm not sure why this is not loading.
Because I wanted to say, excuse me, Pascal, I wanted to say I couldn't get anything here. The first screen you firstly shared, I couldn't get it here.
Right, I see what is happening. Don't worry, I'll fix it now.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for catching me out. If not, I would have just been talking and talking and talking. Right, you should be able to see them now.
Let's see. Yeah.
So with the Facebook group.
The one you shared earlier, before the Facebook group, I couldn't get it to.
Okay, that was mentors.
Okay.
That was here. No. That was this one. Here, go to mentors.
Okay.
When you pay, it brings you to here. You first create a profile. It's not just you pay, here's the cost. It doesn't work like that. If it was that way,
Yeah, I know. Just want to have a look.
yeah. So you have to create a profile, introduce yourself. They will clearly tell you exactly what to do.
All right.
Yeah. So there are different groups. Let's say, for instance, you now want to do Amazon FBA, right? Okay, sure, still there. Amazon FBA is, where is it again? Import experts here. So you get into this one. So here, basically, they will begin to walk you through. This is where you do Q&A, question and answers. People ask questions. Hi, I was wondering what I can unleash a 10 passion of selling products. Hopefully jumping onto the bandwagon next year. Okay, this guy is about to jump onto the bandwagon listening. Is this the main import experts group mentors? Yes. Yeah, this is the main import experts group, but they still have a Facebook group. And basically here, this is where people ask questions based on software strategy. You're in a group of people doing the same thing. So everybody's here. Majority of them are still working. Some of them are business owners. Some of them are gone full time. So they all support each other.
Right.
Experience. So this is for e-commerce only. This one now. Then if you say affiliate marketing, or did I just stop sharing? If it's affiliate marketing, it's going to be, where's our group again? This one is import experts. Actually, commerce, it's kind of different areas, but I'll show you the Facebook group first. I'll just look for it. I'll do a search. 90-day. So this is where most people practice on video.
I have it partially if you it's easier for you.
Do you have it?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it the 90-day video challenge?
Which one do you have? 90-day video?
So, which one do you have?
Import expert.
Okay, yeah, hold on to that one. Let me finish with this one, then we'll share that one later. You share that one. So this one now is post, I think. So if I want to do search here now, I wanted to show you guys when I first made my first sale online. I recorded a video. I don't know how to do a search here now. If anybody can guide me, it's been long I used.
Where are you? You go on the picture.
Where's my picture then?
No, you do on the picture. Are you on the main page?
Yeah, this is the main page.
Okay, and then where you have the group, you have a window, a magnifying glass. You want me to do that for you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. The small magnifying glass that you have. So
if you guys want to know, you can track your history. When I first made that $20 I told you guys about. So if I do a search, Ify, Royce, come and carry Victoria. Come and carry her. Keep the iPad. Keep the iPad. Come and carry her. Or you give her, carry her. No, carry her.
Excuse me, guys. Please, I need to just go now. Sorry. Thank you so much, Pascal. Thank you, everyone. Nice meeting you all. Bye. God bless you.
Thank you.
I need to just leave now. Yeah.
Yeah, close the door. Close the door. So I'm gonna show you guys. No, it's almost like 5 minutes. So this is me when I started sharing. When I first can see 2017. I'm looking for the one I made my first sale, so that you guys can see how this journey is. December 2017. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, let me add first sale here. There you go. This one. See, 28th of July 2017. So that was when I first made my first ever sale online. You can see me, I was still in my DHL uniform. And that's when I celebrated it. So I don't know if you guys want to listen to it. If you're in the tribe, I'm not sure we're allowed to show you guys what's in the tribe, but obviously this is how I kept record of it. So you can see I was working back then, but over time things changed. So guys, I hope you guys, this has gone 2 hours. I didn't expect it to be this long, but anyway, I'm glad you guys made it. And okay, Hortense, you wanted to share something. Let's share with them, share your screen and let's see what the import experts group looks like. So if you're doing e-commerce, so they have an idea how the space looks like. You want to share your screen, Hortense? You're muted. Yeah. Yeah, that's import experts community. It's private group, or hers is in French because she's in France. So if you scroll up, this is where people normally come and ask questions. As you can see, here is about almost 1,000 people and all that. So they basically support you, they help you. Or you can see Hortense asked her own question there. Hi, I'm a newbie. I'm also a newbie here from Paris, France. I have no experience whatsoever in e-commerce, but I'm super excited to dive in. Are you nervous? Get excited. Don't worry, we all start from that space with time. The same way you crush the affiliate part, that's the same way you're gonna crush that part too. So it's basically, it is what it is, guys. Yeah, thanks, Hortense. Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, don't try to do it by yourself. Ask for help. Read Matthew 7:7, ask for help. Help is always there. Don't wait for your marriage to get in a terrible state before you take action. Don't wait to lose your job before you take action. Always try your best. It's anybody that is telling you you're gonna make this overnight, I would head the other way. Follow God's law. If you sow a seed on the floor today, you don't go to the farm the next day and say, where's my seed? Where's my seed? You water it, you nurture it, give it time. Eventually, that one seed will become thousands. But in that window, don't be grumpy. Celebrate every day as if the fruit is already here in the beginning. So that's how I approach it. See, I'm pretty much relaxed and believing God. I said, come to me, all you who are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. If you can trust the words in the Bible, this is the time to apply it. That's my experience. He never sleeps nor slumber. It's true. Every time I've seen myself in very difficult situations, somehow God brings his lamb for us to celebrate. Brings a lamb for us to celebrate. So right now I'm just like, it's a lot much easier now. I think once you get to a certain stage, you just understand the principle and you just obey it, and it's just natural. It's like eating food. It becomes natural. That's how success is. It's not in the future, it's a habit, it's a daily habit. Create the habits that you want that will give you the life that you want for your children. Always notice your children are always following what you're doing. If you're living in fear, they will live in fear. So you got to act with courage. I'll send you the self-confidence formula. It will help you. Again, listen to the Stranger's Secrets. It will help you. Everything I've told you is all free. Don't ignore it. But over time, I know that people will still be looking for magic bullet. There's no magic bullet out there. It's just a daily habit. It's a daily habit. It's gonna change. If I did not stick with it, you guys wouldn't be seeing me today. Maybe I would have been divorced or in a terrible state. So you can change. I started from working 12 hours job, no time. You can change in literally months. You don't need, but you got to follow God's law. But your life can change. You got to stay focused and laser focused. It can happen faster than you think. And the most beautiful thing about it is that everything you need is already inside of you. You just need somebody to go in there and bring it to the surface. Because there's a talent, there are so many gifts God gave you to become brought you to this world with. Your responsibility is to develop that talent. Don't go, let's run and say, don't go to grave with your talent. Let the world know that you were here. Good night, guys, and I'll see you on the next slide.
Pastor,
You want to say something? Yeah, go on.
yeah, just may I take 1 minute from you? Yeah, just to talk about something that has nothing to do about that. If you
Yeah.
don't mind your face.
Let's go. We go 4 minutes. Not 1 minute, 4 minutes.
4 minutes, okay. Private?
All right, you want us to do it in private?
Yeah, if it doesn't matter.
Okay, cool.
That will spare you one 15-minute call.
All right, no problem. I'll catch up with you now.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Good
All right,
night.
guys. Have a good night. Rainen, Pauline, Onyeka, and Cynthia. God bless you all. I'll see you.